So you guys want to know what it's like to live at the beach, huh? Well, this is it. You probably already know if you've seen any of my videos that I live here in Miami Beach. And living on the beach is pretty nice, you know? Can't really complain. Living the beach lifestyle is definitely something that's probably desirable for just about everybody in some way. You know, a lot of people see things on TV, or they might be curious of what it's like to live on the beach. And that's certainly part of what this channel is about. It's about what it's like to live the beach lifestyle. Recently, we had a real close brush with Hurricane Dorian, which you might have seen in one of my previous videos. And thank God we got super lucky and we didn't get hit by the hurricane. But hurricanes are certainly a part of the beach lifestyle. But so is relaxing and living it up. And now that the hurricane's no longer a threat, you can see that's what I'm doing here right now. And the ocean today is just totally gorgeous. You probably can see in the background. It's pretty flat. You know, just have some very small glassy waves rolling in. The water this time of year here is like bath water. So it's like getting into a jacuzzi, the ocean, which also, by the way, helps fuel these super strong hurricanes that we get. One of my favorite things about living on the beach is being able to just come down here whenever you want. I remember when I first moved here, I used to come down to the beach almost every single day because I was totally obsessed with it, and I just couldn't get enough of being at the beach, especially growing up in a place where there is no beach and then moving to a place like this. You know, I loved it. I loved just laying in the sun, getting tan, feeling the water, seeing all the sexy girls. You know, what's not to love about all that, right? But as the years went on, you know, I found myself going to the beach a little less and a little less and a little less, which definitely sucks, you know. Now I come to the beach probably only once a week if I'm lucky, sometimes even less than that, because it depends on the weather. It depends on how much work I got to get done. It depends on, you know, what else I have going on that I actually want to do, you know, like for fun and things like that. So, you know, when I first got here, I was really broke and didn't have any money, and the beach was the main attraction. But then, you know, as life gets better and the quality of life improves, there's more things that you're able to do, and going to the beach kind of fell off the number one spot, you know. So, but I really want to make an effort to keep coming here as much as I can, because I know a lot of people would die to live in a place like this, and I certainly feel grateful for being here. There's no doubt about it. I really love living on the beach, but sometimes you end up taking it for granted, unfortunately, just like you do with anything else in life. You know, at first it's really new and shiny and something cool and incredible, but after a while, the newness of it wears off and you start taking it for granted. And that's really unfortunate, because you can see how beautiful it is here. You know, it's not always this nice, but it certainly is one of the more beautiful days that we've had here recently, especially with all the storms and the rain that's been going on. So as you guys can probably tell already, this isn't really my typical kind of video. You're not going to learn a whole lot from this video other than kind of what it's like to live on the beach. And as you can see here, I really do live on the beach. I'm not making it up.
I'm not some YouTube faker.
Being able to see it even when you can't go to the beach sometimes can be really inspiring and put you in a good mood, even if you were not feeling so great before. So that's pretty awesome. You know, just seeing that beautiful ocean view out the window can be something that can completely change your mood. And like you feel like you got something to fight for or something to live for, versus if you were like looking out the window every day at some kind of like industrial building and a bunch of gray skies or some shit like that. I'm sure people out there have a view like that, and I'm sorry if you do, but I hope that a video like this might inspire you to actually change your view from that view to this one right here. And that's why I'm making this video. I want you guys to see that it really is possible to change your life and live somewhere that you want to live. I always wanted to live on the beach, and now I do. I've been living on the beach for 11 years, and I love it. There's so many things to love about living on the beach. It's kind of hard to name them all, but this is by far my favorite one, and it always has been, is actually just coming down to the beach, listening to the sound of the waves, enjoying my toes in the sand, wearing nothing but a bathing suit, and it's like 80, 90 degrees out, and the water feels like bath water, and you feel like you couldn't have a care in the world. I mean, how awesome is that? And to me, that's something that makes me feel like something worth living for. It's something that I want to make sure that that remains in my life, if that makes any sense. Living on the beach, if I had to sum it all up in one word, to me would be just inspiring. You know, it's just beautiful to live on the beach. And I know there's a lot of beautiful places in the world. I also love the mountains. I love seeing the forests and things like that. When you're looking out the window and breathing the fresh mountain air, that certainly is beautiful too. But this is its own kind of beauty here, you know. Even though Miami Beach is like a big city and we're surrounded by high-rises and streets and cars and everything that way, this way, it's nothing but nature. Right here is just the earth, you know? This is Land's End right here. We got the water, the sand, the blue skies, the birds, nothing but natural beauty behind me. It is just stunning out here. I mean, the weather couldn't be better for a summer day. I typically don't even like coming to the beach in the summer just because it's so damn hot. But today I came a little bit later, so it wasn't as hot, and the water is just beautiful. Getting into it feels like getting into a bathtub, and just keeping your toes in the sand and feeling that nice breeze on you after getting in the water. Everything just feels so good. You know, that's why living on the beach is so nice, because when you live in a place like this, it can really boost your mood and it can just make you feel good all around. So I highly encourage you, if you have ever been thinking about living on the beach, to come check it out first, because it's not for everybody. And I would suggest staying for at least a couple of weeks so you can get really a feel of what it's like to live on the beach. I know that might not be very easy for some people to do, but if you can do it, I highly recommend trying it before just doing it, because it's not for everybody. Some people don't even like things just as little as, you know, having sand in their toes or stuff like that. So, you know, it's not for everyone, but if you have always liked getting a tan and listening to the sound of the water, and you like nature, or you like to swim, and you just like walks on the beach, then it's beautiful. It's perfect. It's definitely might be the lifestyle for you. So, would I recommend the beach lifestyle to anybody? Hell yes, I would. Is it for everybody? Absolutely not. So one thing I would like to know from you guys, if you've visited different beaches before, let me know in the comments which places have been your favorite beaches that you've ever visited, because I actually like visiting different beaches. I've been to a lot of them here in Florida. I've been to beaches in California. I've been to beaches in Brazil. So I've been to quite a few different beaches, and they all have different things that you love about them, and some of them not so much. But for Miami Beach, I would say the highlights here are just the warm water that we get in the summertime, and the waters are pretty safe. Out of like the 11 years I've been living here, I've never seen a shark or anything super dangerous like that. Just some stingrays. You see manatees, you see dolphins, and you know, there's lifeguards every couple of blocks or so, and they're out here, you know, all day long. So it's pretty safe, the beach, and you know, obviously it's really beautiful. That's a huge plus. And by the way, in case you don't know already, my name is Michael Bordenero, and I make videos about living the beach lifestyle, as you can see right here. I also make financial education videos, and I make videos about living the highest quality of life that you possibly can, because at the end of the day, those are the things that are the most important to me, and I'm willing to bet that those things might be pretty important to you as well. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel.